there anything yet? Okay. Alright, here we go. My PlayStation just ejected my Fallout 76 disc automatically out of my PS4. I may have to fix up my PS4 again. You heard what I said? I'll leave that up to you if you want to clip that, just for kicks and giggles. Yeah. Something keeps dying. Don't exactly know what it is. Now, time for me to mentally do a little video in my head for people that don't know how to start the possible multiplayer. Because there are people out there that do not know how to gear up for multiplayer. I'll show that in just a little bit here. But it does require that you at least get a little bit of runes in order to do so. So first things first, you leave out of where you started. You're gonna go to this church over here. I also would recommend activating the grace right here. Once you talk to this guy right here, you're going to purchase a crafting kit. This right here. I want you to buy the crafting kit, okay? Because it's just going to be needed. You're going to need to get that crafting kit. And later on, you're going to try and get this Nomadic Warriors cookbook. We'll actually be able to get that here in a few minutes. And I'll explain why in a little bit. We need to go make some runes real quick. Just a couple small 100 runes. Won't be hard. But while you do that, there is an item that you need to start collecting while you explore. Let me see if I can find one here for you. Should be one right up here though. Yeah, right here. Erd Tree Flowers. You'll see a lot of these in areas that you explore. Pick them up. You'll see why here in a minute. But right now we need to make a little bit of runes. So I'm going to show you how to get the next thing of runes for that cookbook. And look, there's another one. Looky there. Another Erd leaf flower. But you notice though we're making a little bit of runes. That is what we need to do. Okay. That's about 502, so let's go ahead and go back. because it's very important that you get the first, at least the first cookbook. And I'm going to show you why. So let's go over here. Gonna go back to them right here.
What is it?
You're gonna purchase the first cookbook. Just the first one. That's all you really need. Now you'll notice he also had 5 furloin finger remedies, only 5 of them in his inventory that you can buy. But you don't really need to buy them, because you can easily craft them with 2 Erd Tree flowers. It takes 2 Erd Tree flowers to make 1 furloin call finger remedy. The more that you make of these, the more it'll be possible for you to do multiplayer. Now, in terms of multiplayer, there's technically there's 3 different kinds, but it's based around 2 different kinds of multiplayer. There's randomized multiplayer, and then there's playing with friends. When it comes to playing with friends, well, I'm not online right now, but basically you would go to the multiplayer setting right here, and you would put in a password. And anybody that puts in that same password would be able to see any summon sign that either you put down or they put down. Okay? Hey, look. Another Erd Tree flower. Ain't that nice? So we automatically just had gotten 3 right there. Ain't that crazy? So yeah, that's really how you do it right there. That's actually how you activate multiplayer. Now, in terms of where to go, what the hell? Hey, can someone clip that? Something like fell out of the sky and just died right there in front of me. Did anybody else see that? That was kind of weird. But yeah. Anyways, the random stuff that you find. Another Erd Tree flower. In terms of where to go for multiplayer, you'll notice that when I first left where I came from before, that I had gotten an item off of what looked like a cross. That is called a small golden effigy. Basically, that is one way for you to put your summoning out there. You basically activate that, you use it, and it'll ask for near and far or just near only. I would recommend doing near and far, simply because it puts you out there farther. Now keep in mind that your sign would go out as far as you've explored the game and activated Grace. Grace being these gold things right here. Yeah. And you can either do that or around where boss fogs would be where you would run into other summoning signs. And in terms of putting down a summoning sign, like I said, right by fog walls where it leads to bosses is the most useful. You would have automatically gotten this right here, which is a tarnished furrowed finger. That basically makes you put your sign down onto the ground and wait for people to possibly see your sign and pick you up. Yeah. Because that's that. So yeah, I hope that was somewhat explanatory for you. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. Until then, catch you later. what's in here. Yes. For right now, anyways. Let's see. That requires 16 and 10 decks. That's interesting. Okay. I didn't know it was 10 decks exactly. But okay. Alright, so it's time for me to go look around. Can anyone see or hear me? Because I have had nobody talk to me at all. Alright, I guess I'll just do it on my own after the stream. It's fine. Alright, so I need to get across the bridge, and I need to go find Mr. Kenneth Height, and I'm gonna murder him. And me saying that, I actually kind of wanted to laugh about that. Surprised that dude didn't see me. That's interesting. Okay, I need to be careful here. There's a Grace right there. I was just seeing if anything was following me. That's why I looked back right there. Don't need anything to follow me. Alright, let's go kill Kenneth Height. Because due to science, we now know that he drops a golden seed. And yeah, Dharts is not exactly a hero, nor is he a villain. He's an anti-hero. Oh, I'll rescue you, alright. Come here. Come here. You want some sucker? You look like a sucker. Excuse me, sir. Oh, really? Really? Okay. You really like to dodge, don't you, sir? Oh, you bastard. Go. Oh, looky there. He tried to give me a run for my money there. Why? Because I can. There we go. Got another golden seed. Okay. I already have people leaving me. Alright. So we got a golden seed off of the crybaby. Oh, will somebody please save the old Kenneth Height? Oh, somebody save me. Somebody save me. Hey, don't look this way. Don't be a creepy pants. Stop it. Okay, get the Wander's Physic. Next we'll get this. Alright. Let's pop a heal just for good measure. Another tree leaf. Welcome back. Alright, gotta be careful of the bear. This big old bear. There's a warthog. There's Pumbaa. And he's not exactly in the best mood. Gotta be careful because there's a bear. Well, there's a couple bear out here. There's a bear right there that wants to give me the bare necessities. Bare necessity. Ah, shit. I didn't see that bear there. Oh, he's after my punk ass. There's a bear right there. Oh, god dang it. Okay. Oh! Oh! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, there's a big bear right there. Okay. Yeah, that's the really strong rune bear. Yeah, we don't want to be around that thing. Leave me alone. You fucking bastards. Ugh. Hate rune bears in this game. But I understand, though, why they exist. They exist to make me scared of everywhere I go. Okay. Yeah, we seem to be good now. Wait, is this where Blythe is? Need to listen for the howls. Okay, there's the howls. That'll trigger me to go see Kale later. So Shadow, I have to ask you, what'd you think about the whole situation with Sasha finally meeting Millennia? That's an interesting topic I'd like to talk to you about right there. Maybe even Marina whenever she decides to pop in. Yeah. Did you see what she said in her Discord about it? Like, it's literally in, like, the group chat in her Discord. She's basically going to be going into pure freaking research mode. She said that her next stream is going to be specifically her item hunting. And I just really find it funny that she's doing it now, when I warned her many streams ago to not play the game like it's Dark Souls. I think even Marina kind of gave Sasha that little warning. Yeah, exactly like a pick a shard, any shard situation. Yeah. I just kind of wonder how she's going to go with it, because her greatsword is fully upgraded. So she's kind of in an interesting little predicament. Because she got her heavy greatsword at 25. And I mean, she's pumping out some good damage, but but forgive me, Sasha, but you're not understanding when I said that it's not your gear, it's not your weapon, it's not your stats, it's not your health. There's a reason why Millennia is called one of the strongest bosses in not only Elden Ring, but even Dark Souls. Well, in Souls games, period. You know? Like, I'm just like, really? Yeah, she had to learn sooner or later, yeah. He's like, oh, I'm going to run around and defeat everything. I'm going to hit everything. I'm going to destroy everything. And I'm like, Jace, it's feats like that I do appraise you for it. But it's kind of one of those things where you should have took the same route you did with Bloodborne. Yes, it's a similar style to Dark Souls, but also she's not exactly using all of the stuff that the game has given her. Plus, I do feel bad when she says that she has been exploring. However, she hasn't really done a lot of catacomb stuff. Because the thing is if she did a lot of catacomb stuff, okay, she would have had enough glove work to do a lot of upgradings with her summoning ashes. And, you know, I do find it funny that she hasn't really tested out any of her other summons. Like, she even has the mimic tier, which is considered one of the top 5 strongest summons in the game. Get at it. Smithing Stone 1. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright. But here's the thing. I'm not crucifying her over it. I just wish she kind of took my advice about it. That's what I'm just a little frustrated about, that's all. That's really why I'm frustrated about it. Because I think even you guys remember, you know, I learned the hard way too. But I'm trying to think when I learned that I needed to actually make a consistently good build. I'm trying to remember. Like, what boss was it that got me being like, you know, I should kind of do something about my build. I'm trying to think about what it was. Like, what thing in the game it was. I'm trying to think. Oh, that's a bear. I think it was Radon when I was like, oh, this build's not going to work. I need to think of something a little bit different. Because it was with my prisoner, and I was trying to figure out what my main weapon should be. Ooh, that's not good. Hold on. Go back to the artist shack for a minute. I'm trying to see if I'm trying something. I'm trying a little something. I know I haven't ran into Melina yet, but I will sooner or later. But that sooner or later is not here. Just trying to figure something out. Okay. Gate front. Over there. I knew I was looking in the right direction. Okay. You'll see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying out an idea that I had to see if it's possible. And I do believe that it is. Just need to see if I can make it there. Ooh. Actually, I believe it might be. Haha. I was right. Okay. Watch this. So I was thinking to myself, why I always went in the castle front, the gate front way to get to Rodrika, when I can clearly use this way to do it. Let's see, I need to get up here. It's a lot of lightning. That's a lot of boom boom. That's a lot of boom boom. I'm also trying to see if I can do this without the use of a horse, because that would be useful. Okay, let's go the other way. Oh, I hear that bastard. Okay. Yeah, I hear a bastard somewhere. I'm not concerned right now, though. Hop. Okay, that's where gate front is. Okay. So that means this hill is what I'm going to have to do. But yeah, you know, when it came to Sasha running into Millennia, I kind of had a feeling that that was going to be the boss that was going to put Sasha into the mindset of an Elden Ring player. But I was kind of hoping that there was going to be another boss that was going to do it before Millennia. Like, honestly, I thought it was going to be Radon like it was with me. But, no. She was able to figure out Radon. Which was, you know, interesting in its own way. But, you know. It's just interesting to say the least. That's all, really. It's just interesting to say the least. Also, I do have to probably use... actually, let's go this way first. I may have to actually use a horse to get to her. Unless I actually use Gatefront. Just doing science while exploring. Okay, drop. Interesting. Okay. Land octopus. Excuse me, octopus. Excuse me, Cthulhu. No, you're not. Those are some big boys. I think this might be a dead end. Yes, it is. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, I'm not afraid to go through Gatefront. So, if I was to use the shortcut, I would have to literally use Torrent to get there. If I was going to use the side shortcut. But I'm not afraid of going through Gatefront. I'm not afraid. And like I said, I'll meet Melina in a little bit. Oh, he's right behind me. Excuse me, sirs. Ow. I hate when they can do that. Okay. Tree. Now we're gonna circle around the mountain. Go to her. Now the reason I go around the mountain like I do is to avoid the spawning of the wolf pack that pops in. It's just an interesting situation I like to avoid. Sometimes likes to slow me down. Alright, let's talk to Rodrika. Don't worry, I will be meeting with Melina in a little while, though. There's some stuff I want to do real quick. Because I also do want to try out the quote-unquote new way to get the bloody finger situation that they added in one of the recent patches of the game. There is an alternative way to do one of the steps to becoming a bloody finger with Vade. Where's the fucking thing? Which way did I... Eh, screw it. Just drop down. Oh. That explains that I went the wrong freaking way. Drink. I do pray that they use the Colosseums for the DLC, though. Like, that would be cool. Because people have been thinking that it's going to happen. Because the funny thing is we've had data miners go in, and they've been able to they were able to find out that the insides of all the Colosseums are fully rendered and everything. There was supposed to be some stuff that go on inside of the Colosseums, but it was cut. Alright, he's returned to his world. Alright. Yeah. Another Erdtree flower. And another Erdtree flower. Gotta love it. Another one. Is everything still going good, Shadow? By the way, I hope you're feeling better, man. Okay. Yay. You can breathe out your nose again. Awesome. Sit. Alright, let's see if it happens now. Nope, not yet. Okay. So we got that. Let's go. Yes. But yeah, when it comes to oh, that's pretty. When it comes to new darts, I have a much better idea that will work better with I guess you could say the lore to my character. Even though the dagger build was really fun, and I learned a lot from that dagger build. If we had more slots in the Elden Ring, I would keep a lot of my builds that I make. But Sadly, I can't really. He saw me. Nope. Ow. No, 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 no! Roll, roll. Okay. Damn Knights Cavalry. You need to run. There you go. Good job. Good job. You survived. You survived. Good job. Good tarnished. But yeah, I'll reveal more in due time on what I want his build to literally be. But it did require me to literally start off as a hero. But I mean, you know, one day I might do another type of dagger build. I don't know. Like I said, I learned a lot from the dagger build. I really did. I learned, like, you know, what daggers can be pretty damn OP depending on how you use them, and what daggers are just not completely worth my time. It's like, what I've been learning so far is, really, a weapon can be as strong or as weak as you want it to be. Scaling doesn't truly matter, but it does depend on what type of infusings you use for, like, the Ashes of War. So, like, for example, the whole thing with Sasha and her greatsword. She wouldn't have been able to get the full potential of that greatsword if she didn't put the heavy infusement on that greatsword, like I told her to do. That's kind of one of the reasons how she's been able to get very far in the game, was because of that. And I mean, I'm not going to say the standard infusement that she had wasn't good, but there is some infusements that will bring out more of the potential out of a weapon. Than regular. I just find that funny. Like, I still stick to what I said before about Elden Ring. It's one of the hardest Souls games, but it's also one of the friendliest. And I'm glad that I put that in my actual review that I did on my birthday, because it makes perfect sense. Like, I think even actor Michael Merchant agreed with me. Hardest Souls game, but friendliest at the same time. No, doggy. But this is also coming from somebody that doesn't believe that Sekiro is a Souls game. I don't believe it's a Souls game. Look at all these flowers I keep getting. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Which one day I will try to finish Sekiro. I will. But Sekiro's kind of like, dare I say, Dark Souls 2 in that type of regard. Like, nothing against, like, the concept of Dark Souls 2. But then again, nothing against the concept of Sekiro. I just wish it was, like, what is it, more open-ended, I guess you could say, with, like, builds and such. I mean, that's what I wish, anyways. That's like one of the few things that actually bugs me about Sekiro. Because here's the thing, nothing against katanas and stuff, you know, nothing against them. But, yeah, you know, it just bugs me. Oh, Deathbird. Oh, I got a giant bird behind me. Oh, I got a giant bird behind me. And I don't even think I'm going the right way. I am not going the right way. Why, I never knew that a bird appeared over here. Okay. What damaged the bird? Probably the bats. Damn, the bats actually damaged the bird. That's... Or maybe it was the giant. Maybe the giant hurt the bird. That could be a possibility. Bye-bye, birdie. Alright, so let me see. I'm trying to find something. Without getting myself killed, that is. I think I know what I did wrong. But I swear, though, that there is a sapling over here somewhere. It's one of the reasons why I came over this way. Look, more flowers. Ah, there it is. There's the sapling. I was trying to find you. I'm making some tiny runes, though, here and there. Alright, how am I going to get to this? The only way I can see that is if I climb the actual cliff itself. Problem is, there's a bird that's over here, too. The bird wants to consume my soul. He's like, give me thy soul. It's like the Undertaker. Well, not exactly like the Undertaker, but the Undertaker. Alright, there we go. Oh shit. Ah. That was a good dodge. Okay. Drop down. I don't really need to go to Castle Morn. I do, however, need to go up the left way. That is what I need to do. And I need to avoid a lot of rats. Also, I did finally make the randomizer that I'm going to be using for Friday for Ninja Dragon Day. I did finally do that. That's going to be fun. I had somebody test it out for me without giving me any spoilers, and from what they told me, it is going to be a very interesting one-off playthrough. It will be very interesting, and I cannot wait for that. Ah, the rats. They're angry. The rats are angry. You know, on a lot of occasions, aside from me missing my cat, you know, which I do get to see when I go see my mom, I do miss my rat. I used to own a rat a long time ago. And he was a good boy. He was a very good boy. Okay, so, yeah, right over here is where I need to go. Excuse me, rats. I have places to go. People to see. Cheese to not become cheese. And those rats are pissed. Okay, there's where I need to go. I need this item. Use the pillars. Don't need that item. Gotta go. Ah, shit. Okay. I almost became cheese. I don't want to become cheese. I want to stay me. But yeah, on a lot of occasions I do miss my rat. However, I do feel that when my rat passed away, he gave me my new son, which is my cat Spaz. And I am very grateful to have my kitty still in my life. He was with me when I was homeless for numerous times of my life. I miss my other son, though. I have another son. His name is Mortimer. He was a white and tan tabby kitty. I don't know whatever happened to him, but I do know that I was able to give him a good home. The thing was he... Me and my mom thought that he had a urinary tract infection, but no, he just liked pissing on everything because he was a spiteful little shit. But we ended up giving him a new home a long time ago. He became a cat at a daycare. So there's that. And I do miss him on a lot of occasions. I really do. I do miss him. Okay, so I think it's time that we go ahead and activate Melina. Let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, he was a good boy. He meant well. He just liked pissing on everything. You know. I miss that cat. But my son, he is now the guardian of the forest, where my mom lives, and he's the happiest he's ever been. And he gets to flirt with other cats. So there's that.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Yes, you are. I've been still researching more about Melina, too.
I offer you an accord.
Like, I literally have been. I've been researching more and more about her. Oh.
They said the two fingers.
My game had a glitch moment. Oh, there we go. This has been an interesting playthrough so far. Indeed, I will.
Then it says summon me by grace to turn wounds into strength. Another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Will do. Alright, now we need to go back to the Church of El. So we can meet Ronnie going under a different name.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
The game has been acting so weird, dude.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed.
You are a doll.
And looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of a power, no? To call forth the spectral steed named Torrent.
It does, yeah.
As I had hoped,
It's so
I
weird.
was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them within. From ash and return to the earth tree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly,
Probably.
as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive my intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, moon well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tirer obeisance to the two fingers?
Bye bye, witch lady. Bye bye.
Okay. Let's bring in the torrent. Yes. Yes. Super horsey. Alright. So let's see. We have 844 runes. I'm not going to level up yet, to be completely honest. Planned it. Alright, yes, I'm gonna buy that cookbook too. Thanks. It's still... That's weird. Hold on. I want to see something. Yeah, now the moon's gone. Usually it disappears with Ronnie. But okay. Why not? I'll talk to her.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the earth. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is yours that guides you. Also I hear, you can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard-bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring. Upon the cliff, if the rays
Okay.
of Elden as an ally, pray to face.
Alright, now... Let's see, yeah, there's Blythe, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think what I want to do. I have different things I could do. Sure. I have a little idea here. So, yeah, when it comes to Melina, I've been doing a lot of research upon her. I even tagged a couple people that do Elden Ring lore on some of my findings that I've found. Of course, I've gotten like no freaking reply whatsoever, because I just feel like an insignificant little person in the Elden Ring community. But there's a couple interesting little tidbits that I've learned very recently that have to do with Melina, and also just other little things too. So, like, for example, the weapon that she uses is called the Blade of Calling. The Blade of Calling itself is a very interesting weapon. You would think that she is the only character to actually use that weapon. That is actually not true. There is another character that uses the weapon, and her name is Pollyanna, and she is one of Gowry's adopted daughters, also known as adopted sister to Millicent, which she's the one that's like stricken with Scarlet Rot, and you get her the prosthesis and all that shit. You're doing her quest line and shit like that. Thing is, Millicent doesn't use the weapon, but Pollyanna, her sister, does. Pollyanna can only be summoned once in one boss fight, and that is against Commander O'Neill in the middle of all of Salem, because he has the golden needle and stuff like that. And also, Melina and Pollyanna are dressed in the exact same attire. They act differently though. Melina, she acts like she has like the movements of a blade of oh my god, I always get the freaking name wrong. A Black Knife Assassin. Pollyanna, however, does not. She acts a little differently. Let me out! Let me out! Oh my god. No. Oh my god. Go. She just acts differently. She just acts like she doesn't know how to use the weapon. Melina, however, does. As you can clearly see. It's weird. It's very weird. She just... It's like they're dressed the same. They have the same weapon, but Melina uses it differently. She acts like a Black Knife Assassin. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what exactly is going on with that. I really do not know. Drink. Go. And that's kind of where I've been stuck with my research. Like, you would think that the Blade of Calling would be, you know, a Melina only weapon, but it's not. The fact that another person uses it is so weird to me. Oh shit, don't you dare, don't you dare. No. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Climb the ladder, please. Thank you. Like, I don't know. I just seriously find that funny. Plus, you know, her game files, when I figured out that she was originally called Daughter of America, I thought that was interesting as well. And I mean, she did say that her she was born within the Erd tree. She did say that. However, I can't remember where I heard it from, but I think she said that her mother is in the Erd tree, so that still makes me think that she's a Daughter of America. However, if she's a Daughter of America, why is she in the state that she's in? But then I just kept thinking about the moral of the game, which I've stated numerous times, that the moral of the game is that there's two sides to every story. There's two sides to every person. Which automatically, you know, you should already know that, you know, the whole ending thing with America's Radagon, that's what automatically, you know, kind of states my theory the way that it is. But at the same time, even though they were considered the same person but two separate beings, it makes me wonder, though, would there be two sides to America? Would there be two sides to Radagon? If you get what I'm saying. I don't know if anybody in chat gets what I'm talking about. But I do understand that America and Radagon are technically the same. You know, that was stated in the lore. And plus, ending boss, you know, it's there. But because they were also considered two separate people, you know, what would that make them individually? Because also, you know, for you to say, oh, you know, America and Radagon are the same, would that mean that also America was, you know, married to Renala? Would this mean that every single one of those children all belong to America as well? Like, I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but it's just got me thinking a lot now. Because here's what else is weird about it. Is America and Radagon even had children together. They had, you know, Melania and Mikola, you know. And I'm just like, it's getting very complicated. But in a way, I kind of like the complication a little bit. But at the same time, I don't. Like, I don't know. I've just been thinking long and hard about it. I just don't know where exactly to go with it. It's just really, really weird. But I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Because then what would that make Melina if she is related to America? And also, it can't be just coincidence that another NPC is wearing the same exact thing that Melina's wearing. And uses the same weapon as Melina. What's a kudzu? I don't know what that means. Unless kudzu means like taboo, which that can make sense. Because it's really weird when you really think about it, Shadow. Because first off, America and Radagon are the same person. They share a soul, they share one entity. At one point, they were split and became their own separate beings. Radagon went and married Renala, and they had children. You know? They had children. They had Radon, Rykard, and Ronnie. And then there was Marika. She married Godfrey, also known as who would later become Horaloo. And they had a couple children. You know, they had Morgott and Moog. Which, you know, that explains why there's, you know, two bosses technically of Morgott, which, you know, there's Morgott and Margit. And then, of course, there's two things of Moog, you know, one in the catacombs and one that is in the actual legit game. And then when Marika let Godfrey go, she ordered Radagon to be her consort. You know, so Radagon left Renala, and yeah, okay, I get what you're talking about now, yeah. And you know, Radagon left Renala, and basically, you know, he gave Renala the Amber Egg that she uses for rebirth, and all that jazz. Radagon became consort to Marika. They had a couple children, but because they were considered the same person, they were cursed. Well, kind of. And that's Millennia and Mikola. You know, Millennia being cursed with Scarlet Rot, and Mikola being cursed with Forever Childhood. It's just really weird, because the thing is this, I get the moral of the game, I really do, which is there's two sides to every story, there's two sides to every person. I've said that numerous times. That is the moral to Elden Ring. But if that's the case, if Radagon and Marika are considered the same, but at the same time they're considered two separate individuals, would that mean that there's a second side to Radagon, and would there be a second side to Marika? Because see, if that's the case, if that is the case, Melina could be the complete split of America. And Ronnie could be the split of Radagon. Now I know what you're thinking, you know, where the fuck would Ronnie come into play with this? Because Ronnie's technically the daughter of, you know, Radagon and Renala. Well, this is only speculation, this part I'm about to say. But I don't know. I think it's just the split of the body when it comes to Ronnie, but I don't really believe that per se. It's just a speculation theory I've had, because I've wondered if there's a connection between Ronnie and Melina, because for one, you know, Melina, she has Torrent, she gives you Torrent as well, but then Ronnie appears like out of nowhere. And she's like, I have a gift for you from Torrent's former master. Which, in this particular case, yeah, Torrent's former master has got to be Melina. So, in some type of way, Melina and Ronnie have to know each other. Alright? But they have two completely separate goals, though. So I'm just kind of stuck. I'm just like, you know, what could it be? You know, oh my God, I've always wondered why that dragon was so huge. But I don't know. It's just a weird little situation. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird, you know. Okay, go to Third Church of America. But I don't know. Because here's the thing, is I do believe the Shadow has a solid theory about Melina being a possible Black Knife assassin, because of the way that she wields, you know, her weapon and stuff like that. You know, I get it. I really do. I really get it. But then there's something else that makes some interesting sense too. Is the description for the Black Knife assassins. All the Black Knife assassins were women, and they were also theorized to be Newman. Newman is a race, which is also a race you can start off as in the game, in your character creation. But there was another person that was considered a Newman, and that was America. So I do kind of wonder if maybe there was somebody else that America could have been with before Godfrey, and that's what would have led to, you know, the conception of Melina. Like, I don't know. It's so weird. It's so freaking weird, dude.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you. If you have the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measures from the very start, whereas I merely pretend. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you. For that alone.
But I don't know. It's just odd. Because I love the story of Elden Ring. Especially Vike's story. I love Vike's story in Elden Ring. how he was the one Tarnish that came the closest to being Elden Lord, but fucked up at the last moment. Well, I guess I wouldn't say fucked up, but it is an odd situation, though. It is a very odd situation, though. You finally got out of your chair, huh, old man?
This is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time I made someone explain their way to the round table. Very well. As you have seen, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As you have seen, you are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. The house guest. Yet is earn their keep. Remember your place. Newcomer.
But yeah, I still have much to learn, though, about the story. Much, much more to learn. I don't care about talking to you, D. No. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, I know exactly where I need to go next. Stormhill Shack. We gotta go to Liurnia. Work our way through all that. But yeah, it's just really odd. Because, for one, how the hell did she get the ability to set the Erd Tree on fire? That's something else that makes no sense to me. And if you decide to not use her as kindling, she gets highly offended. And you guys saw in the Flame of Frenzy ending, she sets out to kill you. So there's that. Also, what is it? She just leaves your side if you decide to become the Lord of Chaos. Plus, you know, the big reveal that she has one blue eye hidden and everything. And people keep thinking that she's the Glomide Queen, which is another piece of lore that I find interesting. Because also, here's something else that makes no sense, and it's never touched upon, is what is America's origin before coming to the Lands Between? Because the origin when it comes to Newman is that they come from a faraway place and all that. So I do kind of wonder, like, where she came from. But I don't know. I'm probably never going to find out. I'm probably going to get beaten to it by Vadi Video or something. And I do respect Vadi's videos. I really do. Like, sometimes in the past I would watch them. But the fact that a lot of people rely on Vadi to tell them the story of Souls games, when some people just don't want to put 2 and 2, 4 and 4, and 8 and 8 together when it comes to item descriptions. They want someone else to do it for them. You know, it's just weird. Hello, Crow. How you doing, man? Now, keep in mind, I'm not against people that watch Vati video. Vati's cool. You know, he is a cool guy. You know, he is. Like, I'm not dissing that one bit. But I do have my opinion on it, where, yeah, he puts a lot of time and effort in his videos, and big props to him. But I don't know, it's just... Okay, when it comes to, you know, like from Bloodborne's story to even just Elden Ring, I learned a lot of that on my own. I did my research. I read all the item descriptions and everything, you know. Oh yeah, I get you. I get you about the atmosphere and world building. I get you. Hell, what I'm doing right now is kind of considered what that, you know. But yeah, I get you completely, dude. I really do. But a random little fact about me, because I love when people can actually learn stuff about me, is my first Souls game was Demon Souls. Demon Souls had so many issues that I didn't like. But I never gave up on Demon Souls, though. You know, I never did give up on it. Yes. I will do that. Yes. Alright, but maybe I'm just weird. Oh, you only played the remastered version? I need to play that, but I'm too poor for a PS5, sadly enough. But I played the original for PS3. And to be completely honest, it's kind of still the same game. Of course, it has its different stuff in it as well. But it's complicated. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that it plays real good. I have heard that, yeah. Plus, the fact that you can change between the new camera angle and the old one's pretty cool, too. Well, yeah, that was the funny thing is Demon Souls was before Dark Souls. The jankiness stayed like that for many years. Hell, I'd say Dark Souls 2 got more janky. And stuff too. It's a complicated situation, really. Yep, I had just enough. That's why I saved that stuff. Oh, Bloodborne is my favorite Souls game. Look at those beautiful prawn. Yummy. Alright, back to Rhea. Yummy. Yeah, Bloodborne's usually my go-to game for chilling out. Elden Ring is in the number 2 spot for me. But I do imagine, like, you know, what would happen if we had gotten a remaster of Bloodborne on the Elden Ring engine. That would be cool. Here's your necklace.
I see.
I'm gonna need you later.
Brave tarnished. Thank you, brave tarnished.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Alright, I am kind of hoping for a remaster. I'm kind of pissed off at Sony right now because they feel that remastering Horizon Zero Dawn is something that needs to be done when Horizon Zero Dawn is good exactly the way it is. But it's an interesting situation. Sony is being very clingy with Bloodborne. And I mean, I get it. I get why they're clingy with Bloodborne. I really do. I get it. But how can I put it? Okay, basically it's like this. Imagine if Bloodborne could be played at 60 FPS. I mean, let's see. You know, Dark Souls 3 got a patch for 60 FPS. Sekiro can be played at 60 FPS, if I'm not mistaken. It literally took old boy Lance McDonald to hack his PS4, and he made an unofficial patch for Bloodborne, but only if you have a hacked PS4. I believe he right now is working on a PS5 version of that patch. I do pay a lot of attention to Lance's stuff. Even though I will say Lance is one of the most random, hilarious men I have ever heard in the hacking community. It's hilarious, dude. It really is. It's freaking hilarious. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave Rose Church. Because he's definitely dedicated to the Souls games. But sometimes if you like try and bring up something that he's done in a video before, 9 times out of 10 he just will not remember, and that makes me feel bad. See, allow me to explain. I tend to remember almost everything that I do in Souls games. Like, so much. Like, the fact that I'm able to do what I'm doing right now for Elden Ring is hilarious. Like, I haven't even fought any bosses yet, and I'm just gathering materials, my dude. Like, that's what I'm doing right now. Hell, I'm creeping behind a fucking dragon that could kill me right now. And the dragon saw me. No, you're not. No, Smarg, you're not. Got the key, though. But yeah, everything I'm doing right here, you know, I just remember what to do. Not just because I consider it my job to know how to play these games, but at the same time, my memory's very weird about it. Nope, I'm not taking on the dragon. That dragon is the least of my concerns. Funny story, like I said, I have not fought any bosses yet. I'm mostly just unlocking areas and what's the word I'm looking for? Immersing myself with my character. That's a good word to put it. I'm immersing myself with my character. Oh. Because the character I'm making is a character that I made in an old Dungeons and Dragons campaign a long time ago. But he's kind of a rework because the original build for Dharts von Zarovich right here he was a pure rogue dagger build. And he was a strong build, but he had his limitations. And every time when I make a build in any type of Souls game, I learn something from it. I used to be a D&D'er. I used to be. Not anymore. Unless people want like random tips here and there about like the differences between D&D inspired games and D&D itself. But yeah, I used to be a D&D'er. Not really anymore. It's kind of a long story, really. Let me through. Sit at the thing. There's Mr. E.G. We will get to E.G. later. Alright, how far of a drop is that? That is a far drop. Okay, so I'm going to go the other way. Because I wanted to specifically get that. I'm going to need it for later. But yeah, there was my D&D quote unquote career when I was a young nerd, and then there was when I got back into Dungeons and Dragons. I'd say a matter of years ago with a streamer that I know, but after some complications with the streamer slash the dungeon master, I kind of chose to back myself away from Dungeons and Dragons. But me and the dungeon master are still really good friends. And so are some of the people that I used to play with. But some of the situations that I would end up getting myself in were not really fair. And, you know, there's one particular time when this dungeon master got burnt out of Dungeons and Dragons, and I felt we were starting a really, really good new campaign, and the campaign got abandoned. And I have been irritable about it since then. Plus, there was events that happened in that campaign that really frustrated me too. Well, it depends. It depends on the situation. Now, there is one person that I would love to get back into streaming, and he was going to start a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and he wanted me to be a main part of it. His name is Lighthound. I hear from Lighthound once in a while. He's been really into his job lately, though, and his personal life. He hasn't really had the time to stream and stuff like that. But he's like family to me. If he ever was to start his idea of doing a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and he asked me to be part of it, I would automatically be part of it. Not just because he would want me to be a person to help him plan it, because I'm a very idealistic type of person, but I guess you could say I trust him as a dungeon master. That's a good way to put it. Because here's the thing. For example, you could be the greatest friends with somebody, but how would they treat you in Dungeons and Dragons? That is a perfect question for people to just be logical about. So, like, for example, let's say I wanted to do a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I would give challenges here and there. However, I feel I would be a little more fair than most Dungeons and Dragons DMs that I've ran into. And here's the thing, is a lot of people may disagree with my thoughts that I just get given. And, you know, more power to them. You can't make everybody happy, you know. But just from my experiences as a player, the main thing that puts me, that just gets me thinking, is how would I treat myself in a campaign? You know? That's exactly how I would do it. Like, how would I treat myself in a campaign? So yeah. That's basically that. Plus, I remember once a old conversation I had with my boy Liehound. He wanted to test me to see how I would mentally prepare somebody if I wanted to do like a one-off campaign or something like that. So I was like, okay, what do you want me to do? And he was like, okay, what I want you to do is I want you to come up with a scenario and I want you to guide me through it. I'm like, okay, you want me to guide you through a scenario? He's like, yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, okay. I'm trying to remember the scenario that I gave him, because I gave him a very interesting scenario. Okay. Well, no, before I get into like talking about this scenario, I just want to know if anybody can hear me before I do, so I don't feel like I'm just talking to myself. Yeah, this is going to be a real deep scenario I'm going to talk about here. I already hit that. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So, the scenario that I gave was this. Okay. Well, first off, I had asked him, do you want this to be a scenario where you're inside of a building or outside? And he said, I want it to be outside. I'm like, okay, then I'll do an outside one. So I took about a minute or two, and I was like, okay, I got one for you. You're walking a pathway. You're completely surrounded by fog. All you see is the pathway that's right in front of you. Okay? He's like, alright. You're at a fork in the road. You can either go completely straight, you can go left, or you can go right. Which way would you want to go? He's like, I would like to go right. I'm like, okay. And I was like, are you sure that's what you want to do? And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm surprised that you're not wanting to check to see if there's any signs or anything like that. And he snapped his finger at me, and he was like, wow, now that's the mind of a dungeon master. And I'm like, I had a feeling that you'd say that. So then he was like, okay, is there a sign at the fork of the road? Yes, there is. Like, okay. He's like, okay, I want to read the sign. Alright. I want you to do I want you to do a logic check. Because I didn't know what the checks were at the time. I was like, I want you to do a logic check. I'm like, okay. He rolled a dice and he had got a 10. I'm like, okay. You can only read what's on the left side of you on the sign. He's like, okay. What does the left side of the sign say? It's like, into town. He's like, alright. I want to take the right side. I'm like, alright. You take the right side, but you notice that everything behind you is starting to disappear. He's like, okay, I want to continue going straight down the right side. I'm like, alright. So he continues to go straight. He asks me, am I noticing anything around me? I'm like, no. All that you know that's around you at the moment is fog. That's it. That's all. Just the road right in front of you. He's like, okay. I want to continue walking forward. I'm like, alright. You notice that there's a house in front of you. It's made out of wood. There's smoke coming from the chimney, but you can tell that something's not right about the house. But the fog is blocking you from continuing straight past the house. He's like, okay. Is there anything that I should know about the house? Anything else? It's like, okay, do a perception roll. Keep in mind, I don't know, at the time when he was talking to me, I wasn't too, into, what you would roll for. So I went by, Fallout logic, where it's like, do a strength check, do a perception check, do a charisma check, endurance check, stuff like that. So I told him to do a perception check. And he noticed, and he had gotten, I believe, an 18. Which I thought was a really good roll. Which, it is a good roll. It is. So, I tell them, it looks really aged. Keep in mind, you cannot continue forward on the path. It's almost as if something wants you to check out what's going on. Give me a minute. I got turned around. Okay, that's the way I need to go. Bye-bye. So he decides to go into the house. Like, okay. But then he stops himself and he's like, okay, I want to knock on the door. I'm like, okay, do a strength check. He's like, why? I'm like, just do a strength check. He does a strength check, and he ends up getting a 15. I'm like, okay. When you knock on the door, you nearly put a hole in the door. But the door is still intact. No one responds. And then that's when he just stops me completely, and he's like, yeah, you have a really good mind for a dungeon master. It's really, really good. And I'm like, I appreciate that, I wanted that. But yeah. Sometimes you can learn a lot about somebody just by, not just having the same interests, but just at the heat of the moment, if that makes any type of sense. But yeah, I'm more of an idealist type of person when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons. Like, you let me come up with a scenario, I'll be able to take that with someone. Sounds like I'd be a good DM. Well, I really appreciate that. I really do. One day I might do a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I don't know. I don't know if I would. It would be a really cool idea, though. It would be a very cool idea. Alright, Wolfies, you're going to hold down the fort. I need to get her away from there. Ow, ow, ow. Ow! Yeah! Ah. Go up the ladder! Go up the ladder! Go up the ladder! Oh. Plus, another thing that I find funny, and this is kind of me calling out somebody that I know, but I'm not going to reveal their name, is I find it entertaining that people believe that playing a Dungeons and Dragons based video game means that they get Dungeons and Dragons. That right there is just a very interesting little thing there. Because, for example, Baldur's Gate is a cool game. I get it. Baldur's Gate is a cool game. By beating Baldur's Gate, or even deeply playing Baldur's Gate, or even getting immersed in Baldur's Gate, does not mean you would do good in an actual Dungeons and Dragons situation. It doesn't. It really doesn't. And, did this person take my advice? Nope. But then again, this guy stopped playing Baldur's Gate because he has a very short attention span. You know. But it's just a very interesting situation. Just some people, that's all. I need this. Go, my wolfies. Get in on that, man. I need to sneak past those fucking bitches. Fly up into the air. Ah! No, 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 no. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. 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 Get the grace. There we go. Apparently she's stuck. I got that shit. That was a real good run right there. Holy shit. Alright, road to the manor. Going to Lakeshore. I got an idea. That's that OnyxTheGamingMachine luck right there. Surely the D&D games are just standard RPGs with the D&D world as a focus. Kind of. It kind of is. The TTRPG seems to be very different mechanically. Yes, it is. It's a very interesting situation because I'm not dissing D&D inspired video games. Like, not a freaking chance in hell. You know. Because hell, you know, if you were to look up online, there actually is a Bloodborne board game. Well, yeah, it's a board game. And I've heard good things about it. But I guess you could say the reason why I like Dungeons and Dragons a little bit more in terms of D&D inspired stuff is depending on the dungeon master, is whether or not you would have like any limits. Now, I will say this, though. I do like my Bloodborne. I do like my Dark Souls. And they don't exactly have limits. But it really depends on the game that you play. Whether or not you reach particular limits, if that makes any kind of sense. Because here's the thing, I'm not saying that being a DM is easy. Oh no. It takes a lot of skill and mental capacity to be a dungeon master. It really does. But this is also coming from somebody that says the Curse of Strahd campaign is his favorite campaign, but it's also considered one of the hardest campaigns in Dungeons and Dragons. Especially if you decide to put Death House into the situation. Because Death House itself is a bit of a chore. Possibly you know what I'm talking about, but maybe you don't. It's kind of hard for me to put it into context. You've had to have at least either read about it or experienced it to understand what Death House is. Get on to the elevator. And that's perfectly fine if your knowledge is limited. But the Curse of Strahd campaign is a campaign that a lot of people know about. And like I said, the Curse of Strahd campaign is one of my favorites. Because I love the idea of Strahd von Zarovich. Hence why my character's name is Dharts, which is Strahd spelled backwards. I love the idea of Strahd von Zarovich. I always have. You know. Even though, like I said, it's considered one of the hardest campaigns in Dungeons & Dragons. Because you can take it any type of aspect you want. Alright, let's see what I want to do here. Holy Wall, Dragon West, Millicent, Fort Farith. Let's see. Bridge of Sacrifice, Castle Morn Ramparts. I could go through Castle Morn. I'm basically trying to do this stream to not do any bosses yet. This is basically a stream where I'm immersing myself with my character, and then the next time I stream with Dharts, he's gonna have all of his stuff. It's nighttime. I need to go into daytime. Morning. Okay. Because I don't want to deal with any night cavalry dudes. I'm not in the mood for those guys. Alright. Also, I had a tech issue when I first started. So, yeah, that took a lot out of my time. Which is rather sad. Okay, got that. Oh, I love the Knights Cavalry. Their armor is amazing. I love their freaking armor. It's just how you get their armor is a bit of a drag. Well, yeah, also it's a late game pickup. You gotta get it from the Consecrated Snowfield. Yeah. Alright, let's go, Dharts. Alright, so we're gonna speed through here so I can find the sapling. Because that would be a nice thing to do. Let's see if I can sneak past these bastards. You see, if I die, it's not a complete issue. I haven't died yet. However, at the same time, I still would like to be careful. Sneak past these bastards. I know something saw me. It's fine. There's a way to go here that I need to go. Climb the ladder. Thank you. Thank you very much. But yeah, their armor's pretty damn good. I specifically like altering the helm though, but keeping the rest of the armor completely the same. There's just something about the black plume. I'm not a fan of the black plume in the helmet. It's just weird. I'm not a fan of it. Also, I don't know if anybody saw my tweets, but I recently watched the new Monsters movie. Will you leave me alone so I can heal? Oh my god. I'm probably gonna die here. Because they're so fucking greedy. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. There's a place to drop around here. Yes. Got it. Yeah. Go, go, go. Eh. How did I do that? The altered version of the helm is actually pretty damn cool. I like the altered version. Excusez-moi, senor. I think it's here that I need to go. Getting some easy freaking rune stuff. That'll be useful for later. But yeah, I saw the new Monsters movie. It's meh. On my Twitter, I did a non-spoiler and a spoiler review on the movie. I gave it a 6.5 out of 10. In case people don't know, when I review / rate movies, if it goes over 5 out of 10, it means I could see myself watch it again, but it's not something I would watch all the time. But yeah, I had some issues with the new Monsters movie. I did. I had some issues. And it was really frustrating to me. It was very frustrating. Alright. Let me see if I can go back to EG. No, I shouldn't go to EG. Let's go and find Blythe. Blythe would be over here somewhere, yes. Let's take Fort Height West to get there. Oh, I had to pop my arms there. But yeah, sooner or later I'm also going to watch the new Hocus Pocus movie and see if it's any good. I already have a feeling that it's not going to be as good as the original, but I do want to see it for myself. Without any spoilers, of course. I hear you, Blythe. I'm coming. You can't believe there's a new Monsters movie? Yeah, and it was done by Rob Zombie. And I'm gonna just say this, man. Let me say this about Rob Zombie. Old school Rob Zombie, I can always dig old school Rob Zombie. Like, you know, just dead serious. When he was part of White Zombie, fucking amazing. Here we go. Oh, you wanted to land there, okay. Yeah. Oh, I know exactly where your boy is, don't you worry. I know exactly where Darwell is. Don't you worry about that. Let me see. I'm trying to remember something. And I know I can do it. I'm just trying to remember how to do it. There's another spot I need to go to. Church of America. Yeah, I need to take the route that's there. And Darwell is gonna be I think Darwell is going toward, yeah, he's going toward Egil South, I believe he is before the Bridge of Sacrifice. Let's go there. But yeah, I had some issues with the new Monsters movie. It's hard for me to describe. It's really hard for me to describe, man. Okay, Darwell should be right up here. Even though I'm probably going to die here, but it depends on how Blythe takes this. Yeah, Forlorn Hound. Alright, let's summon in Blythe. Come on, Blythe. Out. No, you're not. Ah, shit. Got it. There we go.
Yay! Yay!
Okay. Because I needed to do that with Blythe so EG would have something for me. Which we're going to go and see if we can get that now. The power of me axe. We asked him a question. Yep. And keep in mind also, I'm still level 7 freaking base level. I have not upgraded yet.
Right. There you are. Have to work for it, but it's done. Mostly not mind my work. With your progress.
Yay, smithing stone too. That was also another thing I wanted to get from him.
I should say. Do you mention north to Lady Car? We come across of the blacksmith with a little large son. Tell him I sent you, but he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon.
Yep. Alright, let's go see Mr. EG. I want to go see Mr. EG. He's gonna be right at the road of the manor. Alright, Mr. EG. Let's have a talk, sir. Because also, he has one of the talismans I'm gonna need for the build. The rest of the talismans might take me a while to do. But it will be a very, I'm not going to say difficult situation, but it'll be probably very lengthy. I'm going to need to activate these. Alright, let's see.
Well, look at you. We don't receive many visitors. I presume you are tarnished. What brings you here? Oh, pardon me. It's hardly my place to ask you. I am E.G., a blacksmith who once served the Carian royals. An old codger who refused to retire his rusty hammer. So here I am, still quietly plying my trade on this spot. Perhaps you'd like a display? These bones are old, but still able.
Alright, first off, let's see, 1, okay, I need a 3. Okay, that's exactly what I needed right there, because I got 1 4, I got 1 3, 1 2, and 1 1. Please take care.
When I'm absorbed in my smithing, I lose sight of all else. If you come too close, I'm apt to cause you harm. I am, after all, terribly large compared to you, tarnished. Don't you know how hard it is not to break anything while I work? Brave tarnished. A word of warning, if you please. This territory once belonged to the Carian royals.
The night of the cuckoo. Honor the cuckoo.
Guardians were taken off guard, but their strength had not waned, and they repelled the knight's onslaught like conjuring an enchanted snare that remains potent to this day. That is why I say, tarnished, don't go near the manor unless you wish to die in the corpses of the heedless knights of the cuckoo.
The cuckoo. Honor the cuckoo. I don't know. I like Ronnie's quest line too. Question is, I have to ask, which ending are you more of a fan of? I also feel that Ronnie is a bit of a Easter egg to Bloodborne as well. I need that. I need that. Okay, do I have enough to even do it? Let me see. Do I have anything I can sell, right? Oh, no, I can only sell with my actual blacksmith. You fully simped for blue, mommy? My first playthrough, I went with Ronnie. But then, my second playthrough, I became Elden Lord. Okay, I need to get to 5,000. Alright, where are you little bastards at? Yeah, you're not really giving a lot. But it'll be good enough. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. Alright, come on. Really, dude? Is this seriously what you're gonna do to me? No, I'm not gonna deal with that. But basically, yeah, I believe that Ronnie is a Easter egg to the doll from Bloodborne. Actually, let me just go sell some stuff with my main blacksmith and let me just come back. Yeah, they're too chicken. Okay. Because the weapon I'm gonna use for darts, I'm not gonna reveal it yet until the second stream I do of this game. But the weapon I'm gonna use is a somber weapon. So that's why I'm kind of like wanting to get somber smithing stones right now. Sell. Sell that. I don't need that. Sell that. Sell that. There we go. 5,000. I'm just merely trying to get all of my good materials together. All right. Back to EG. And then EG's usefulness will be done. Because what I like is that when it comes to somber weapons, you just got to get it to plus 10, and it only needs one somber smithing stone of each particular tier. That's why I really like it. Plus, a lot of somber smithing weapons can be very OP. But I need the talisman that he has. I need that. Yes. I wanted that in particular. Okay, so let me check my items here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I got a 9. Okay. Okay. I think I know what I have to do. I need to go to Beastal Sanctum. I do have to be careful. I probably might actually end up going on until like might go for another 15 minutes. And I'm gonna be ending like at 4 a.m. but it's fine. I'm actually getting to the spot where I want to start doing like transfers later on down the road with Shadow. Okay, so what I'm looking for is the big bridge, which is right there. I also need to get this. Okay. A little lower. Alright, here we go. Okay, I gotta be careful of these boils that are here, because they will get in my way. Ooh! Okay. Okay, that was kind of stupid. But at least I didn't need that 368 runes. That was literally my first freaking death in the game. That's okay. What I need to do, I need to make sure he doesn't see me then. There's a scarab that I need to get my hands on. Because it has what I want. But in order to do that, I'm gonna need to have a boost in attack if possible. Not yet. Not until I know how defensive this thing is. How did you freaking see me when I went past you the other time? God, you're so bad. No. Sneak, sneak, sneak. What we're looking for is a scarab that's around this middle part right here. I hear it. Oh, come on. You fucking bastard. Leave me alone. Got it. Okay, that's another 9. Okay. I didn't expect that to be a 9. I thought that was going to be an 8. Okay. I know where to go next then. Dragonboro West. I need to go there. I mean, that's not bad. It's just a 9. I thought it was going to be an 8, but it's okay. What matters is that I can at least get it to a 9, which will be freaking cool. Because keep in mind, aside from that one Evergal boss, I have not what's the word I'm looking for? I haven't killed any bosses. Okay, I think this scarab is over here. Because I know that there's a scarab that's here. This scarab is honestly a little bit of a bastard. This one also can explode too. Oh shit. Oh. Get over here. Ugh. How did you miss that? Damn it! I got the 8 though, but I died. Which boss is first on the list? It really depends on who you want to start with, really. Because it's very open. It's okay. Me dying has, like, no effect on me right now. The thing is I'm getting a lot of good stuff, though. Yes, I know, I'm your dade. Also, if you were a sub to the channel, I actually have a death emote. It's a Wishbone and the Amazing Odyssey red coin. But let's see, I need to check a few things here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I got a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, an 8, and a 9. So I'm missing a 5, a 6, and a 7. Which, that's not bad, honestly. That's not bad, Shadow. I could easily get a somber weapon to +4. And plus I have an 8 and a 9 right there. I wonder where I could get a 5 and a 6. I wonder if that's even possible to get without defeating a boss. I don't know. But that's an interesting little predicament, though. Actually, I could go to the Yabanard village and see if there's anything there. Ooh, that's a really good idea. That's a very good idea. Ooh. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Because I do need to get the metal that's there anyways. That would be very useful. Because basically what I'm doing, Crow, is I'm getting all the stuff that I'm going to need for leveling up my weapon. In my next stream, I'm going to have all I need in terms of leveling up and custom gear. I'm just basically getting all the stuff that I only need to get by myself. Which I'll end up doing the transfer probably with Shadow. Because he plays Elden Ring. Because I bought him Elden Ring. But it's going to be pretty damn good, though. It's gonna be pretty damn good. What's over there? Let me check what's over here real quick. Oh, there's a skull here. What's over here real quick? I just want to double check. Stab it. I just want to see what's over here. Okay, this is the poison stuff. Okay. There's a crab. Yeah, I think this is how I get to the... Interesting. Actually, I think it might be farther on. I just wanted to see what was over here, though, real quick. Let's go this way. Let's see what's over here. Okay, this is what leads to the Albanarg village. Okay, I found another way to go. Okay. Alright. I figured this was the way. What? Oh? Apparently he got aggro. Okay. I do need to get the metal from Albus. I do need that. Okay, I need to sneak past this perfumer. You don't see me, perfumer. Okay, this is Albus right here.
Please, no. I am in a clear. No secrets lie with me, none of mine. Please leave me be. Wait there. You're not one of them.
No, I just want the half of your metal. I know where Latenna is. I don't think I'll do her quest line though. But let me see. Yeah, I do need to go to Stormhill Shack real quick. But yeah, I'm going to end here in a little bit. And then we'll talk about what's going to happen on Friday. Well, actually, we can go ahead and talk about it right now. Can I get an exclamation point OCT7, please? Thank you very much. I need to get this. Okay. Okay, now I need to take this road here. Oh, which road is it? It's up higher. Alright, so October 7th would be my little brother's birthday. He sadly is no longer with us. I lost him in late 2020. And I thought about it, and starting this year and going on into future years, a way for me to celebrate his birthday, on the channel at least, I will be doing a one-off playthrough of either something that is Gen 1 or Gen 2 Pokemon related, or something Super Mario Bros. 3 related. Which for this one, I'm going to be doing a Pokemon Gen 2 randomizer on Friday. It will be a one-off stream, but you never know. I might keep my save data and, you know, play around with it even more. Who knows? We'll see. You never know what will happen on this channel. Oh. So yeah, that's gonna be happening on Friday. Which I am excited for that, though. I am very excited for that. That's gonna be a fun time. So I hope and pray you guys won't miss that, because that, like I said, that's gonna be a real fun time. What will happen though in the randomizer? I don't know. Well, some of it I do know, but not all of it I know. Because I want it to be a bit of a surprise. Oh yeah, I'll catch you later on, sir. I'm gonna be heading off here in a few minutes anyways. I'm just doing a couple last minute things. And before anybody asks, yes, there's going to be a raid, and yes, I know who we're going to raid. But I gave a word to somebody that I was going to give them a raid today, and I'm going to do that. Because I am a man of my word. I am a man of pure my word. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Just need to make sure I've done everything I can here. I do know that there is a place I can go up here. And Shadow, if you're still awake, I want to let you know that it'll probably be on Saturday. We're going to do some stuff for Elden Ring. Hey, another charge to the flask. Okay, I need to go up here. You know, we got to do the whole transfer thingy and shit like that. I also got to try and figure out how I'm going to get two particular talismans that I'm going to need. Did I just do a full fucking damn circle? I sure as hell did do a full damn fucking circle. Oh my lord, dude. Ay caramba. The two talismans I need to try and look into getting is going to be Millicent's prosthesis and the rotted fake cursor talisman. Which, funny enough, how to get them are complete polar opposites to each other, literally. One of them you get by hurting Millicent after you give her her prosthetic arm, and the rotted curved sword talisman, you get that specifically from doing the polar opposite, which is something to do with Gowry. Yep, I know I'm being invaded here, and I'm going to die here, because I just know it's going to happen. Anastasia, look at this crazy bitch. She got a giant butcher knife. Here, kill him, bitch. Thank you. That'll make things go a little faster. Alright, so let me take myself to the round table hold. And that's how we'll end. I'm surprised that Elden Ring actually behaved itself when I restarted the stream and shit like that. It's so fucking weird. This game's weird. Okay, let's hurry and get here. Go. Haha, you tried to do something, game. Nice try. Oh, I forgot about this. What's up, buddy? Damn it, Ansha. I just want to end my stream. Why'd you gotta invade me now? Damn it, Ansha. Ah! Ansha. Ah! Ah! Damn it, dog! No! Ow! Ow! Ah, damn it, Ansha. Oh my god. Damn it. Damn it, Ansha. Okay. Ansha, leave me alone. Oh god. We killed each other. Oh, I already know who I'm going to be raiding. I'm going to be raiding Darth Hat Daddy. Oh, we killed each other. That's hilarious. I'm definitely going to make a clip of that, dude. That was funny, dude. That was funny. That was funny. Alright, so, first off, we're gonna take some stuff off here. Actually, no, we'll leave his pants on. No, I'll probably strip him down. Because he's gonna be completely different next time you guys see him. Yep. Alright, so here is Mr. Dharts. Alright, so I'll be seeing you guys on Friday for Retro Friday, where we're going to be doing our one-off stream with a Pokemon Gen 2 randomizer. So yeah, I'm going to pull up my actual chat. If I lose the stream, it's okay. We're going to be raiding anyways. So can I get an exclamation point raid 1 and an exclamation point raid 2 in chat, please? Thank you very much. Please join in for the raid. We're going to raid Darth Hat Daddy 13 because I said I was going to raid him. He is probably playing something different now, but he doesn't know how to change his game title thing. He just doesn't know how to do it. So we're gonna go raid him. We're gonna go raid Darth Hat Daddy, man. We're gonna go give him some love and all that shit. Get your raid messages ready, and I will see you. Oh, okay, he's playing Deliver Us to the Moon. Okay, so he did find out how to do it. Alright, so I'll see you guys on Friday for more, for Retro Friday. We'll be doing the Gen 2 randomizer for Ninja Dragon Day. Yeah. And I'll be seeing Shadow on Saturday. But, until then, everybody, I am your host, OnyxTheGamingMachine, and this was Elden Ring. And until I see everyone in the next video or live stream, peace out, happy gaming, my friends, and please stay safe out there.